Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy. We're in the Chaos Shrine and let's talk to these bats. The light of the four we've been seeking all this time. That light will open the time portal. What? The portal will transport you 2,000 years into the past to the beginning of the time loop. What? The power of the four fiends were absorbed from the crystals was being fed into the past by the black crystal. The one distorting the beautiful light of the crystals is the one we've been looking for all along. The true root of all evil lies just ahead. Okay. Shine the light of the four crystals on the black crystal in the center of the chamber. Doing so will open a time portal to this shrine as it existed 2,000 years ago. This is weird. We are sky people. We came to this shrine in our attempt to locate the source of the world's ruin. That was 400 years ago. You're old. The curse of the fiends changed us into this form and prevented us from speaking. The light of the crystals has enabled us to speak again. Alright, so these were the bats that were mentioned. I'm trying to get back to the plot because I've spent like over 10 episodes doing the bonus dungeons and I'm kind of out of it. I know we had to use the crystals to go back to the Chaos Shrine where the power was all converging. We're focusing the light of the crystals onto this black crystal. And the flow of time surges and space begins to warp. One step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. Interesting. Yeah, I find it kind of neat that the last dungeon of the game is also the first dungeon, though. It's a nice little touch, you know, like coming back to where we started. And we're in the Chaos Shrine in the past. Interesting. First, we're going to go to the bottom right area. Also, we're going to fight a purple worm. It's like a worm, but it's purple and large. But it dies pretty easily, so yeah. And again, as I've mentioned before, I really like the music here. It's very, like, fitting of the final dungeon. And now the second floor, I think the staircase we need to go is just on the other side of this room, right there, yeah. And now we're on the third floor. And I find it interesting that the background is, like, gray. Like this is a tower up in the sky a little bit. Also, we're fighting Black Knights now. There are 9 of them. And we're gonna just kind of cast Flare, because, you know, Flare's awesome. And yeah. Oh yeah, Coffee's got the Omega weapon now, or the Ultima weapon, and it looks awesome, I think. But I think we're about to use, yeah, Judgment Staff, Flare, boom, and they all die. And we got the Deathbringer, which is kind of a counterpart to the Lifebringer sword we got from the bonus dungeons, in that it casts death, whereas the Lightbringer casts holy when used as an item. So yeah, I didn't even bother to check if it's like equipable by anyone, and I went the wrong way for a second. And we're heading to the middle of this floor right now, but first we gotta fight some green dragons. They like to cast poison because they're dicks. But they go down pretty easily. I mean, even Tadpole killed him in one hit, and he's doing like 400 damage, so yeah. I think we're already, not yet, we're almost maxed out on Gil. But, here, oh, we have a Death Eye. That looks creepy. What, you better watch out, someone's gonna poke your eye out. But there are a couple chests in this room with a Dry Ether, and I think the other chest, ooh, we're gonna fight a Dark Wizard and Dark Fighters. Or Dark Wizards and a Dark Fighter. I remember in the Spirit World level of the previous, the Whisperwind Cove, the Dark Wizard was lamenting that everyone thought it looked like the Dark Fighter, and now I can see the difference, or like the similarities. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of continuity. Alright, we leveled up. But also we get an elixir from here, and let's go ahead and activate this headstone. So right now, we're playing the loot that we got from Princess Sarah way back in the beginning of the game, and if we didn't do that, we would have to go back and leave the dungeon and figure out where to go. Because, I mean, obviously it's right there, but after playing the entire game, no one's going to realize where the screw-up was, you know? Alright, now we're down on the second floor. Or back down on the second floor, because we were here a second ago. And we're fighting an Ice Gigas and Winter Wolves. Or 2 Ice Gigases, but whatever. But yeah, we're gonna cast some heat spells, yo. Bring up the heat. You're fired. Alright, and we got the ice shield. I think we've had the ice shield before. I'm not sure though. I think it's something that Ryuko had equipped. But I wanted to double check. Because, you know, new equipment's always good. Alright, we had nothing better. Or we already had the best stuff. Ooh, and a dragon zombies. We faced these before, but not in this dungeon. And, yeah. They go down pretty easily. And now I think we're heading to the corner of the room. Because reasons. And now we're back on the first floor, and I really like how the outside is all grassy. Kind of like how it was in the future, except it was more forestal, and there's a white dragons. They cast Ice Storm, so I guess they're ice dragons more than white dragons. But oh, I just also noticed Super's health. I'll probably fix that in a second. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got some experience in Gil. And I guess we're just heading back to the corner of the room again, because this time we're going down. Into the basement levels. Yeah, Chaos Shrine basement level 1. Alright, I think we just have to go around this room, pretty much. And clay golems and stone golems, wow, those are oddly earth-type enemies. Interesting. But they shouldn't be too difficult to fight. I think they're like weak to magic. But they're also relatively old enemies, so yeah. But the black robe does the thing. Doesn't do much damage, which is unfortunate, but we get a chance to heal, because Fooper had like 400 health. Now he's about like 500. And... boom, it's dead. Yeah. Alright. And, oh, Earth Elementals. We haven't seen those since the, Cavern of Earth. Interesting. It's kind of a weird find. Okay, but they're pretty easy to kill. I mean, they're really old enemies. So we're just gonna kind of keep doing our thing, you know? It's just nice to see those after a while, because they looked funny. Oh, and we're almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up real quick. No reason, I just feel like it's a good plan. Because, you know, we're getting kind of low. Same goes with magic. I just want to make sure we've got full health going into the next floor. Hey, we're using turbo ethers, because we have those now. And we're gonna save. No reason, I just want to make sure I'm prepared. Cough, cough. Oh, hey, look, Earth Medusas. That's new. I don't even know if we ran into those in the Earth Gift Shrine, but yeah. They're like Medusas with the power of Earth. I wonder why this floor has so many Earth-type monsters. It's quite a mystery. Just saying. And we're casting Flare. Yep, there are just a lot of Earth monsters here. Wonder what it means. Oh, hey, it's the Lich. Wow, who could have expected that? What the hell? Oh, gosh. Anyways, yeah, we have to fight the Fiends again. Or at least the Lich. He's a little stronger than he was earlier, but that's still not saying much, because he's weaker than most of the bonus dungeon bosses, and we killed those with relative ease. Except for Omega, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, he's once again weak to Fire and Dia. So of course we're going to cast Flare instead, because why not? And Diaja, because that spell looks great. And you're going to use your white robe, cast Viscera. And yeah, I think we're just going to keep on punching him because he's pretty weak. Oh, nope, we're going to Temper first. And Protera. Okay, cool. And you're going to punch him to death? Yep. Oh, or actually to death, huh? Alright guys, well we beat the Lich again, so next time on Final Fantasy, let's push through the Chaos Shrine. See you then guys, take care.